Okay, today we are doing lesson 23. My packet for today said lesson 24. I hope yours does not, because we just got finished with lesson 22. So hopefully you have lesson 23, because that's our next lesson. And the first page is for you and your family to do together, the first two pages, the front and back. Okay, so do that with someone in your family. And now we'll just go right on to lesson session 1. It says, previously you used the different units to measure length. Use what you know to try to solve the problems below. A quarter is about 1 inch across. So it is a good estimate for 1 inch. We talked about that earlier. See how it's really close to 1 inch? So if you don't have a ruler, you could use a quarter to measure things. Ty wants to estimate the length of his toy car. What is a good estimate for its length in inches? So we could get 2 quarters. They have one there for us. Do you think a good estimate would be 2 inches since each of these represent an inch? Yes. So on the next page, that's what we're going to write. 2 inches. Okay, you can use other objects to help you estimate lengths. Your little pinky is about 1 centimeter. A loaf of bread is about 1 foot. And a meter is about the width of a door across. Julia knows a marker is about 14 centimeters long. Is the length of the pencil case more or less than 14 centimeters? So if this is 14 centimeters long, is this going to be more than 14? It's going to be more. Okay. You don't have this page because I didn't want you doing it, but I'm going to go over it with you. I didn't want you to take time to have to write everything. So, we're talking about estimate, and this is like a little bubble about things we know about estimation. In my own words, I wrote, an estimate is to make a close guess using math thinking. And illustration is using like quarters instead of a ruler to measure this. We know this is about 2 inches. Another example is we know that a quarter is 1 inch across. And something that is not an example is an exact measurement. An estimate is never going to be an exact measurement. Also, you don't have this page, but let's do it together. Since a quarter is about 1 inch across, is it a good estimate for 1 inch? Yes, it'd be a great estimate. Gina wants to estimate the length of the toy boat. What is a good estimate? So let's put some quarters. Do you think that 3 inches would be a good estimate? Okay, let's check it with our ruler and see if we were pretty close. Oh yeah, look, really close. Is it exact? No, because estimation is never exact. Okay, the next page, you should have page 555. This is one that you don't need to do if you don't want. You can do it with me, or you don't have to do it with me. You can just watch. 1 centimeter is a good estimate for the distance across your little finger. So that, if you measure from there to there, that's a really good estimate. So what's a good estimate for the stamp? Do you think 2 centimeters? Your little finger might be smaller than mine, but I'm guessing that it would be probably really good idea to say 2 centimeters. 1 centimeter is a good estimate for the distance across your little finger. What is a good estimate? They're just repeating themselves with that. And then it says, think about the distance across the middle of the quarter and the length of the stamp. Okay. Think about the distance across your little finger and the length of the stamp. There's going to be more of your little finger than there is going to be of quarters. So we know centimeters are smaller. Okay, so this is the page that you get to do by yourself. Page 500. Oh, nope, we're still connecting it. I'm sorry. You don't have to do this one by yourself. We're going on to session 2. Okay, this one we'll do together. The next pages you will do by yourself. Look at picture it on the previous page. What is a good estimate of the length of the stamp in inches? We notice that it's really close to the quarter, so we're going to say 1 inch. But how many centimeters long did we think it was? 2. You can use a ruler to measure the length. What is the length of the stamp to the nearest centimeter? 2. So were we pretty close? Yeah. Okay. Use what you just learned to solve these problems. Use the hair clip and ribbon to answer problems 5 and 6. Estimate the length of the ribbon. Well, this hair clip, it says is 2 inches long. So how many hair clips do you think it is? I'd say 3. So it'd be 3 hair clips. But each hair clip is 2, so it's going to be 2, 2, and 2. But I would say that it's going to be about 6 inches long. Now let's use a ruler to measure it, and let's see if we were close. Oh, nope. I wonder why that is. I see. Look. 1 inch and 1 inch. You see why it would be 5 inches? Because we have 2, 4, and then half of 2 is 1. So that would be 5 inches. If we're to measure, Okay, if we were to measure, it says estimate the length of your teacher's desk in feet, then find its actual length. So I'm going to hurry and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I used my keyboard. This is Zoe calling me on Google Hangout. I'll have to call him back. Okay. I used, instead of my ruler, I used my keyboard, which is about a foot to measure it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I could fit my keyboard about 5. I'd say it's about 5 feet using my keyboard, which is about a foot. If you compare it with the ruler. Okay, now it wants me to measure it exactly. So I'm going to do that. Is there something else I could use besides a ruler to measure the feet? I could use a yardstick, couldn't I? And it is actually 4 feet. Okay, estimate the length of a classroom wall in meters. Okay, so go do that at your house, because I think it will mean more to you if you're doing it at your house rather than me doing it and you not able to watch. So is it always accurate? Not always, but it's pretty close. Okay, and then your job today is going to be to do session, let's see, to do page 559 and 560. See if you can do that by yourself. Remember, this is estimating, so you need to watch and see if it says estimate or exact. Okay, and have fun with that. It's kind of a fun math activity to do today.